and welcome to Midgard RPG. My name is Hikaru, and we're here today with Titan's Heir, our DM Dave campaign set in the world of Omiria. Though that's kind of anecdotal because these guys have been stranded on an island for 3 months. In game. Out of game, it's been something more like 6 months. I don't know. Um,
For a while.
feels like 6 months this year. Everything feels like 6 months. But anyways, before we begin, I would like to say a brief thank you to our sponsors. We are sponsored by Roll20.net, which is a virtual tabletop solution for your games, be that D&D, 5th edition, any of the other editions, Pathfinder, Starfinder, or things that you've probably never heard of, including like there's even up a My Little Pony game sheet.
Only
available.
one?
I don't know. I haven't looked.
At
I'm
least
just
one
going on.
is-
I'm just going on by what Garm has told me.
There's at least one.
It is free to make an account, so you can check it out, try it, use it just for the grid if it comes to that. Like, you know, if you're transitioning your game to online play and you need a grid so everyone knows where they're sitting, that can be done too. Check it out. Free to make an account, and then paid version gives you access to fun stuff like dynamic lighting and APIs, which allow you to play, for example, with dice that don't have regular things on them, like the Star Wars system, for example, Genesis, and all that kind of good stuff. So try it out, and thanks for the sponsorship. We are still doing donations for Extra Life. Extra Life Game Day is on the 7th of November, so let's see if we can hit $1,000 before we get to the 7th of November. We're at $6.99 last I checked, I believe, which is a weird number to have. But anyways, we're close. We just need 300, and we get to our goal, and that'll be really cool. So if you want to donate, just exclamation point donate in the chat. We'll give you the link. $5 donations, you can give a reroll to one of our players. $10 donation can give a treat to Earl, and if Earl gets 5 treats donated, then we'll upgrade it to a creamy paste tube thing that he likes to look at on stream, of course, so everyone gets to see it. I think that's all the announcements I have. Why don't you guys introduce yourselves?
Hi, I'm Matt. I'm playing Ziri, the Furbolg Stars Druid.
Hello, I'm Sho. I'm playing Copper 7119, the Warforged Hollowed.
Hi, I'm Zio. I'm playing Ash. She is an Umbral Lurker Warlock and a half-elf.
Hello, I'm Nina, and I'm playing Tan, who is a halfling fighter.
Shao, I'm playing Zenbrix, who is a half-elf, half-halfling, who is a rogue who really wants to be a ranger.
You muted, Karu.
Meaning you went the smart way and actually made a ranger that's actually good at things.
Karu.
Other than, since we all know rangers suck.
Karu,
Hey now.
don't be bitter.
I take wild offense to that.
Ranger's my favorite. Like I play rangers in whatever game I go to, so I have license to shit talk rangers in 5th edition.
You mean you have license to be bitter?
I have license to be bitter.
They're the same.
My first character in 5th edition was a ranger, Beastmaster Ranger.
Oh, you have a special license then.
Also, here's the cat. Say hi, Earl.
Giddy.
No, he's not gonna
Hi,
look up.
Earl.
He's like, what am I doing here? I'm a shoulder cat.
Yeah, he's
definitely not a shoulder cat. He's huge. Oh, my shoulder.
I have no sympathy.
That was your own fault.
All right. So, does anyone remember what happened last session?
Yeah. We
We
turned
went
on
into-
part of the temple.
Yes.
We actually got in
And now
the
we
temple.
have to run.
Yeah.
And now we have to run.
Yeah.
Some of us got weapons, some of us aged, and
Not like you can tell.
we pushed a button, and there's a rock, and then all of a sudden there's a stone golem, and now we need to run.
We need to run very
GTFO.
far. Yep.
Because
We also-
we're still level 3. And
And that thing is definitely not.
We also
You already killed a T-Rex.
That's just it.
yeah, but we had help and they're not here.
yeah, we have
Yeah.
friends.
We had friends with high level spells.
Yeah. We don't have friends.
Yeah, that's what happens when you start depending on
High level casters, yes.
high level casters to save you.
We didn't. We just used them for the for the thing that we could use them for.
Mm-hmm.
And it worked out a lot better than we expected it to.
And luckily, we're smart enough to know when we need to run away.
Like now.
Now.
Mm.
Hoping that it doesn't follow us.
Upstairs? Oh, that'd be bad.
Hopefully, it's not allowed to leave the temple and we can just run out of the temple.
Aha.
Cat out.
Well, hopefully it doesn't follow us to the first floor, and then we can like walk cool, like we know what we're doing.
Yeah,
Mhm.
hopefully this turns some kind of light on in the temple to make them be like, oh yeah, you can go back, instead of, you did what now?
Yeah, because if VFA sees us just tearing up the stairs, like running for our lives, she's gonna be like, "What did you do?
Yeah.
We turned it on.
What did you break?"
We
We
didn't.
didn't break anything. We turned things on and things were mad when they got turned on.
We reset the circuit breaker.
And now things are on.
Yeah, I'm not even sure. God, this is gonna
Oh,
suck.
I forgot I was that close to it.
I didn't. That's why I'm like, fuck.
I thought I had at least one more square.
No.
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 So yeah, you guys want to roll initiative?
No.
Not
Yeah, I
really.
guess, but.
Sure.
Oh.
Oh,
Zeri!
good lord.
Oh no. Oh no. Hold on.
Mm.
One moment. Oh no.
Do you think this thing can see in the dark?
It's not dark anymore.
No, I'm asking if it can see in the dark.
It's a construct. I don't know.
Copper can't see in the
Get-
dark,
get
so
those
I'm going to assume no.
Get those F's in chat going for us now. If I somehow survive level 4, I'm taking the alert feat because I am tired. I'm
Yeah.
tired of rolling single digits on initiative all the damn time.
All right. Ash, you appropriately were the one that saw it first, and go first.
Okay, cool. I hate when I go first, when I don't know what to do. Shit. Let's just run. Wait a second. Sorry, I need to check a spell. Oh, okay.
Ooh, that's a good O.
Doesn't say it doesn't work on constructs, so, I'm gonna point at this thing and use Dissonant Whispers.
Okay.
Make it run away.
Make it run away.
Please.
DC
And thank
14
you.
Wisdom save.
It does nothing.
Fuck!
It's immune to psychic.
Most constructs are immune to psychic.
Damn it. I had to try.
Oh, shit.
Wait, question. It doesn't take damage, but would it still take effect if it fails
It
to
basically
save?
has no brain, so brain spells don't really work on it. It's not a. It's
Yeah.
just a construct.
'Cause I was gonna say it doesn't mention it
Because
doesn't work
what's
on
the
constructs.
effect of dissonant whispers?
Hang on, let me just post the info. How do you just post the info card?
Change it to spell card, then click.
Yeah, I'm doing that right now. Because I checked to make sure it didn't mention the whole does not work on constructs or undead.
Because usually it does
Yeah.
say that.
Okay, switch
Well, it
to
depends
spell
on
card.
the kind of
Let's
thing.
just-
The problem is constructs have their own rules as well.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm fine if it doesn't take damage. I just want it to move away from us.
Same.
Thing is, construct are also immune to charms and frightened condition.
It's enchantment.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
gonna leave this up to DM discretion. Doesn't change the fact Ash is gonna try and do this.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so raw, yes, because it doesn't say it's a fear effect. It's just a if
Go
it
away.
fails, it has to move. All right, so I'll allow it.
I mean, Car still Oh my god!
Oh
Failed
wow!
the wisdom!
Thank
Conflicting orders.
Now it has
It
to
is very
immediately
confused.
use its reaction to move away from Ash.
Oh no. As far away from Ash means. Okay, good. There's another set of stairs. Whew.
Yeah, there's 2 sets of stairs.
Yeah,
We know
there
about
are
that.
I was
two
like,
sets
wait a
of
second.
stairs,
There's one on either side, so we don't have to worry about that
Yeah.
as much.
Right.
And then Ash is like, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. And I'm done.
All right, Zen.
Yeah. I'm going to GTFO. So, yeah. Moving however far I can. Why are you being so slow?
Luckily, you're the
Anyway.
rogue. You can move insanely fast.
Yeah, I hate. I hate help.
Yeah, because I can. Oh, why you so slow? Sorry, my roll 20 is acting.
Yeah, roll
Anyway,
20 is being roll 20.
so that's all I'm doing. I'm just moving.
Just double moving. Are you double
Yeah.
moving dashing or just double moving?
Just double moving so
Okay.
I don't get.
Left or leave everyone
So I
else
don't
behind.
leave everyone behind.
Yeah, okay. All right, Copper.
All right, I'm gonna grab Ziri's hand and be like, "You pull me, I pull you," and then just
Sure.
start booking.
Cool.
I know I move half speed, but I'm double moving, so
I'll take it. Yeah.
1, 2, 3,
Isn't that the same as both of you just moving with on your own?
Copper just wanted to hold
4,
someone's hand.
5, 6. No,
More
I
of-
want to be able to double move, and I have to move at half speed with him, so he
Yeah, that's
just
my
will pull me
point.
next time, and I'm not going to resist.
All right, that's okay. Yeah, Copper just wants to hold your hand, apparently. 10.
Not complaining.
I
Listen, it means that he moves faster and before this guy comes back, so I'm good with that. Tim, we will let you get in front of us so you don't get squished.
actually, that's probably a good idea. I'm gonna squish around them.
Yeah, you can move through people's squares.
Yeah, oh
Yeah.
yeah, and
We'll
like
go
I
here.
said, Copper particularly will be like, little one who seems to be a good squishy target for everything that we
Just
fought.
like weave in between legs. Like, excuse me, sorry, I'm small.
I could totally see Copper just kind of like trying to get to one side.
Okay, cat, stop it. All right,
Oh,
are you done moving? Was that a single move?
That was double.
Okay.
But I was back.
Right,
Yeah.
because halflings have short legs. Okay,
Mhm.
cool. Great. So this thing is gonna move forward again.
No longer sees us at least. Oh shit! How did it move that
Uh,
It
fast?
double moved, didn't it?
It double moved, yes, but it had to squeeze through some squares, so I think it can only get that far.
Oh, good.
Because it's a large construct, and the spaces in here are not exactly
Made.
made for a large construct to just go. So it is still behind,
Thank God.
thanks to the pillars in its way. All right, Ziri. Yeah, because if you have to squeeze, it's difficult
Half
terrain.
movement. Hmm.
Yeah. Oh, I'm so happy it was not able to get right up to me because now I can use an
Now you.
Now I can use
Yeah.
an action to do something besides disengage. I'd like to cast Spike Growth right over here, please.
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. I believe you
Uh,
can drag it from the templates. Yes.
And I just basically want to fill up as much of this area that I can. Not hitting
Not you.
us.
Not you.
Not
Lord.
on us.
I know.
Yeah, you can position it.
Yeah, I mean, hang on. For some reason, it's not letting me move
Oh my
it.
God.
Plus, that's a
Mm.
much bigger area than I remember that being.
Spike growth is very big because it's
Yeah.
a 20-foot
It's
radius.
20-foot radius, not 20-foot cube.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, I basically wanted to. That'll do. That'll do. Forget it.
Okay, now you can move it. I had forgotten to bind it to spike growth so that you could actually move it.
Okay. I mean, I'm basically just trying to get it one block to the right.
So ending right here.
Yeah,
Exactly,
just
yeah.
check. Can you move it now?
I can select it, but the high I can. It's not visible when I'm
It
trying
might
to.
not because of the pillars in the way.
Okay.
I don't know.
Oh, it might be the pillars. All right, so you're putting it there basically.
Yes.
That'll work perfect. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, and then continuing to stay gripped on with copper and move full speed 15 feet towards the stairs.
I know I wasn't letting you because the center's inside the well.
So 5, 10.
So there was a wall in the way.
Yeah, we're basically just trampling over.
Excuse me.
Yeah. Fun.
So 5. Oh no. I don't think you can get there. Because that's an ashes space.
All right. How far can I
I don't
get?
think we can because 15 gets you to
can I get-
ashes space.
Can I get
Yeah,
there?
you could go there.
Then I'm just not moving then.
All right.
I mean,
That's
yeah,
fine.
if you let go of copper, you could get farther.
No, it's. No.
I mean, you can if you want. I just want to make. I'll probably just grab your hand and drag you again on my turn.
That's fine. For the record, the area of spike growth is difficult terrain.
So squeezing plus difficult terrain equals lol.
Yeah.
I mean, it's already difficult terrain if it's squeezing. But it also takes damage, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So here's the weird thing about spike growth. It's 2d4 per 5 feet of movement. And since it's difficult terrain, like each square is really 4d4. If I'm reading this right.
No, I think the 5 feet it travels is
In spike
not.
growth.
Yeah, that it takes it more movement to cross those 5 feet, but it's still 5 feet. So yeah,
Okay.
it's 2d4 per square.
Okay.
It's just he can't move that many squares.
Yeah. I mean, I know that's not going to probably kill it. I'm just trying to.
No, but it'll
turn
slow
as
it down. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the main thing.
All right, cool. So that's your turn.
Yes.
I'm trying to decide if I want to do the same thing again. Yeah. I mean, I'm gonna assume I have Blip somewhere around me. So I'm just gonna have Blip move somewhere where I could better see it. And then cast Dissonant Whispers again. And I want it to go back.
Oh, you're mean.
Listen, I want it to be as far away from us as possible. So I'm just casting again to use up the spell slot. I know it won't take damage, but...
Yay, it rolled a 4.
Ooh.
Go away!
Yeah, it can't move as far because its movement speed got halved because of the spike growth. It did
takes
move
damage
3
too.
squares, so that's going to be 64.
14 points of damage.
Okay.
Kerr was about to roll it, I think.
Oh,
I
sorry.
was, but no, go for it. It's your spell. It is resistant. Wait, what?
Is it resistant to piercing?
Bludgeoning, piercing.
From non-magical sources.
Non-magical. This is doesn't. Does
Does
that
it count? Because
as
it's a
magic?
spell. It's a
a
spell.
spell, but it's the spike.
1 second.
DM discretion. Anyways,
It'll
I'm gonna
go
move.
help me.
Keep moving, guys.
The non-magical thing is says it's non-magical weapons. So since
Mm.
this is a spell, then it is not affected. All right, cool. Good. I'm also really weirded out from the way the stone golem thing is, because you know how it's usually like they're resistant to bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing from non-magical attacks.
Mhm.
This one says it's immune.
It's what? It's
Yeah.
what?
We're running.
Yes, we are running. running.
Statue, and then they said,
Okay. So
Ooh.
I want to get. So like this is the foot of the stairs, right? Hold on.
I don't see you at the foot of the stairs. Okay. Yeah, that's the stairway going up. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So because I know I can move fast, I want to make sure everyone leaves before I do. So I'm not going to move very far.
Okay.
I mean,
Copper.
you could always hold the rest of your movement until,
Yeah.
in case we do get close. All right, I'm going to yoink Ziri in front of me and just start pushing. 10, 15, 20, 25. So I can get to there.
All right.
He's in front of me though.
Meanwhile, Ash just looks at these two and is like, couldn't you go faster if you just moved on your own?
I don't think that he was able to react fast enough to go before that thing did.
1 second.
All right. Anything else, Copper?
That's all I can do. I double moved.
All right. Down.
Continuing to run. Taking it to like here. And we'll stay there.
Okay. So this guy is moving 6 squares forward, and that is all it can do. And that's gonna take
Oh boy. Wait.
12d4.
Hold on. Oh, I was gonna say let Matt do it, but
Matt's not here, so I'm gonna roll it this time.
Oh.
That was a
Look at all
lot of
those
ones.
ones.
But I
That's
rolled
why I'm like-
a couple 4s too, so it's fine.
Yeah.
All right, that's still a lot of damage. Oof. It doesn't care. It's a construct. All right. It is.
Oh, it's so
Ziri's-
green too. Oh my god.
Yep. It is still green.
That's terrifying. We need to go faster.
Then let go of each other's hands and just move.
Now we can. I just didn't want him to be
'Cause the
behind
golem
by
went
himself because
first.
the golem went before him.
Yeah, it was a smart move. Shall we say then that Ziri lets go and starts moving on his own then?
Yep.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
So that's going to be 4, 5, 6. That's his normal movement. And then dashing will get him up to the top floor.
Good.
So Ziri is on the top floor. Ash.
I'm just heading up onto the next floor. And calling Blip to... Actually, yeah, I'm just calling Blip to come with me while he's invisible.
Okay. One thing you guys notice as you are looking back to see if, you're being chased, is that the blue glow from the floor is also coming, but from the chamber that you guys had seen to the north. But there's like a flickering to it, almost like that of flames instead
Yeah.
of...
That's what we had to do to turn it on.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
are the things swinging now?
Yes,
That's
the
what I thought.
trap is now active.
That's what I thought.
Oh, the
We
other
just-
blades, yeah.
Yep.
All right, so Ash, you're basically double moving. Whoops, I grabbed your token just as you moved. Your first movement gets you to the stairs, second movement, and Ziri, you're already on the first floor after a double move.
Okay, yeah, sorry about that.
No,
Yeah,
you're
I'm
fine.
going up to first floor.
All right, so that's 2 safe. Zembrick, are you waiting? Zembricks.
Hold movement and stuff to make sure because I have a lot of movement. I want to make sure
Okay.
everyone gets up before. So I'm going
Right.
to hold that.
Copper. You see
All
it
right.
relentlessly coming forward.
Yeah, I know. I'm going to belay my turn until after Tan's, because I don't want our squishy little halfling to be the last one out of here.
Okay, 10, you're up.
So you know how when you're little and you like go down on all fours and like run up the stairs?
Yeah.
That's what we're doing.
Love it.
I kind of
Amazing.
expected if you didn't do that, Copper was just gonna pick you up and carry you
I-
like a football.
Yes, that's correct.
Just football carry it.
But I wanted to try and let Tan do it themselves first, because So
All right, so Tan's gone upstairs.
now that Tan's up, I'm going.
Okay. And that's what? 1,
Double moving, but still.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I can finally move without squeezing. But it cannot get to you guys. Zen, you see it coming. Everyone
His-
else has gone up the stairs.
Yeah, so my ready action of everyone being up the stairs goes off and I GTFO.
You wave bye.
Yeah.
All right. You hear the stone golem reach the stairs, pause. And then you hear its footsteps retreating back down the hallway.
Yeah, that's what I expected.
That's what I was hoping for.
It was a sentry.
Its
was
job is
a guard.
guarding second
This
floor.
This floor.
Okay.
All right. So you are on the first level of the temple.
Do we
Do
notice
we
anything different now
Like
that the
lights
power's on?
No.
No lights on this floor?
This floor is the same as it was before.
Damn it.
I mean, we didn't really see any tech-related stuff on this floor, so
Yeah,
I'm
I
not
didn't
shocked,
expect it. But
was curious.
So, what are you guys doing now?
The other person was waiting for us up on this floor, weren't they? Or do we still see her? Or did she leave?
You don't see her inside the temple.
hey,
Okay.
is this what door is this? Is it a door?
Yes, that is a door.
Did we open it? Cause I don't see the normal thing.
We didn't go in that one as a group.
Shall we? As long as that other thing isn't following us up the stairs, which I'm pretty sure it's not.
Sure.
Did it like go away, or is it just like standing at the bottom?
No, you heard it like turn and start like patrolling back the way it came.
Okay. I suppose we can have a look.
I'm not gonna lie, if my deception was better, I would totally have probably tried to pass off as another guardian. Because construct to construct. I'm supposed to be here, you're here.
No, that wouldn't work.
I know it wouldn't.
Yeah.
But and also my deception is balls,
Garbage?
so Yes.
Yes.
Worse than garbage.
Your deception is just no.
Yeah. Sure. Let's open the door.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Check for traps.
There's nothing going to be trapped on the first floor.
Famous last. And then
Famous last words.
yeah, Ziri just casually does one of those towards the well.
To be fair, you already sent the imp through all the rooms and nothing happened.
Except
so-
the well.
Yeah.
Except the
But
well.
we know the well is bad now.
Yes.
Yeah.
There's a reason
can-
Ash does not go near the well.
I see
You-
water.
Yep.
Yeah, you open the door and there is a glowing pool of water. It has a soft blue glow to it.
If nobody stops me, I'm gonna go in and examine it. Also, because the light source is outside and I just don't see anything.
I'll go in with you.
Okay.
Just
Zenbrix is like, oh, cool.
don't mess with the water.
Not gonna.
And technically the water is glowing, so.
Oh, so it should have light there. Huh. Is there anything familiar about this water? Does it have any kind of energy to it that I recognize, or maybe from
No, it's just
previous
glowing
floor?
blue water.
Is there anything in it?
Nope. It is crystal clear. And it's a shallow pool, so you can see the bottom. It just has like 3 or 2 steps into the pool so that someone could like walk in. Beyond that, that's it. That's all there is in this room.
So it's a kiddie pool.
Or,
Kind of, yeah.
a
Oh.
ceremonial cleansing room?
Healing.
Yeah. Is this supposed to be like the magic water?
I don't know, but we were warned not to disturb things unnecessarily, and whoops, we did.
We're just looking at this. We're not touching it, so we're not disturbing anything.
You see Copper pull his hand back.
Anything along the walls or anything
No,
like
this the walls of this chamber are not
Adorned at all.
adorned. Yeah.
that? Huh.
And there's nothing on, like, no pictures or anything on the bottom of the pool.
Mm-mm.
Okay.
Gonna try something. Zeri's just gonna move closer and just kind of kneel down and not touch or anything. Just kind of lean down and kind of smell it. Does it smell fresh or stale or anything like that?
I'd say it doesn't have a smell, which probably goes more towards like a fresh. But like, yeah, it doesn't have any chemicals in it, so it doesn't have any particular smell, which also means it doesn't have any bad smells to it. It smells like you'd expect fresh water to.
Okay. Well, I might be able to. I might have a way of telling for sure if this is safe or not.
Okay.
I will cast augury. Is this water safe to drink or touch?
That's clever. Yay for divination spells.
I mean, that's kind of the thing. You get wheel.
Okay. He'll just slowly cup a handful and drink. Before he does, I think this would be good for us.
How's it taste?
Uh-oh.
Okay. Nothing happens when you drink it, though it does seem like the purest like water you've tasted in a while. But when you put your hand in it and like you were injured, I can't remember where. But your hand feels like a slight tingling that you recognize as healing.
Okay, this is very good for us. He's just gonna jump in.
Yep.
All right, Ziri, you jump in. You can go ahead and heal 10 hit points.
Ooh. Nice.
That was very exciting. Oh no. What? Oh, you took it away?
That's better. Have my number lock off.
Ah.
Come on in, the water's fine.
Cool.
I'll stay here, thanks. I know I'm waterproof, but it doesn't mean that I don't like, or that I like actually going in water.
Well, Ash is tempted. At the same time, she realizes that none of us have had much for baths in a long time, and she doesn't want to dirty this really clean water.
So another thing also happens, Ziri, as you heal Are you back up to full with that?
Yeah, I was only down 5.
Okay. The aging you went through when you touched the weapon
Yes.
is reverted.
What?
Ooh.
Damn.
I'm just gonna
Nice.
kind of be like, huh.
So the
Maybe I do
Zembrick
need a
feel
good
better?
polish.
I feel like my old self again.
Zembrix, did you have any wounds?
I think I did from the zapping or something.
Yeah. I see you have full hit points for some reason.
Oh no, yeah, I was at 16. Yeah.
Yeah. It will heal. It heals basically 10 hit points to anyone who's inside the pool
Okay.
per turn.
Per turn. Okay, so every 6 seconds.
Yeah. So those of you who enter, and if you're healed, like you feel refreshed.
So do my joints
More of a like a
feel newer?
supernatural refreshed. Copper, you also feel like you've been rejuvenated.
I'm gonna real quick check my joints and be like, it's like they were replaced. Poke, poke.
Ash
Poke,
tries
poke.
to use prestidigitation to, like, clean off some of the dirt first before stepping in. Listen, this is an important place for these people. Let's not leave this pool dirty.
All right. You heal 10 points.
Yay, I'm back up to full.
As soon as I'm rejuvenated, I step out though.
It won't linger.
Okay. Well, you have refreshed yourselves in the healing pool.
That's really cool.
The dents are gone.
Magic.
This is.
Do you think this would work as a healing potion?
I mean, it didn't. I didn't do anything when I drank it, but if you
Oh, that
flash
is true.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Never mind then.
If we had to roll around and it looks like we probably can't take it with us.
Oh well.
It's probably something in here more so than the water itself.
Maybe, but it's the cleanest water I think I've ever seen in my life.
Mm-hmm. Well, so now what?
How about we just
still
get out
haven't-
of here?
But we still haven't done what we were supposed to, right?
I mean, we could check the things outside. Maybe what we did turned them on. It's not like we'd be able to tell from in here.
I guess. Was there any other place that we didn't go here?
I mean, yes.
I mean, on this floor.
Yes.
Then we should check out the rest of it before
Ash
we go.
just points. It's like, there's a door there. There's a door there.
Okay, then let's go those.
I mean, technically you have, but only through proxy because...
Yeah, and then there's a door down there. And then there's a door down there. Ash is just pointing out all these because she knows where they are.
Because is Yvethe there?
Nope, we didn't see her.
No, she seems to not be inside the temple at least. Or at least not in this central chamber area.
Mm-hmm. Well, like I said, let's just go look in the other doors. Just so that way we can see things instead of have them described to us.
Okay.
And who knows, maybe there was something that the little bugger missed.
Just don't try going
Don't touch
down
anything?
the well.
Yeah, no.
Don't jump down the wall?
You die before you hit the ground.
So,
First door?
This one.
Yeah, I guess.
Alright, you enter that chamber. The walls of this chamber are painted with a centuries-old mural depicting a dozen tiger-headed humanoids. The thumbs on their hands are reversed, and they're surrounding what looks like a glowing child with blank eyes.
Right. We figured out what these things were before, didn't we? Because I'm pretty sure we made rolls, and I'm pretty sure we freaked the fuck out.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna close that. Well, can I look around to see if there's anything else unusual about this room?
Nope, that's it. That's all there is.
Okay. Also, who has the light source? Does Zen or?
I do.
Okay.
I have one.
Because I see nothing.
Yeah, same.
Oh.
So
Yeah,
you're
just-
depending on Zen's light.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
At least
Just-
until we're
I
level
need to know
4.
where you're going. Yeah. I need to know where you want to go.
Just kind of in here to look around. I know that there's not really anything around, but Copper is incredibly curious.
Considering right now there's nothing to hide, I might turn off I might turn on the lights.
Okay.
Okay.
That way you don't have to worry about torches, because they're not really relevant right now. It is still the rooms don't have any torches or anything, so you
Mhm.
do need Zen bricks to kind of like illuminate it, but for purposes of the map, it doesn't really matter much if you can see or not. Okay, so yeah, that chamber only has like all from your previous experience with the imp coming in here, all of the chambers were empty.
Mhm.
They only had these like murals. So now you're basically just going from having Ash explain what her familiar is seeing to seeing it with your own eyes.
Yep. And there's nothing, no unusually high risen tiles or anything.
Not
what
that
I
you
thought.
can tell, no.
Okay.
From where I am, can I see like down this staircase? Do I see the statue tromping around?
Give me a perception check. It's dark. I mean, you can see the soft glow of like the lights down below, but the lighting did not go to the bottom of the stairwell, so you cannot see. You don't see any shadows or hear anything. Then again, your companions are being slightly loud behind you. So.
Okay. Well, I think we had kind of figured out there was maybe something to do with like those torches or braziers that we were thinking once we got the.
They actually, I saw a flickering upward, up where they were, that looked like fire. So it's very likely that when the power turned on, they turned on.
Okay. Is that something we'd want to go try to take a look at again, or no?
Maybe later,
Now?
but again, I'm gonna point out we turned something on. We don't know if it turned on anything outside.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so do we want to just go out and see?
And take a look.
Yeah, take a
Can't
look, see?
Yeah.
Can't hurt. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
so
We should. Copper's gonna look at the people who actually took the weapons. We should at least not make it obvious that we took something from in here.
Yes.
how do you suppose we hide them?
I mean, I can hide the dagger.
Well, yeah, the dagger's easy.
Yeah. I
Yeah,
will
this
also
two-headed.
point out there's a mural here that shows Tan with that thing.
Right. Shows all of
Yeah.
us basically.
So she's fulfilling the prophecy of being the chosen one. That's what they're doing.
I mean, it could be also that she starts a chain of events that lead to the end of the world.
I
Never
believe
saying that she's the chosen one of prophecy to save them.
I'm really
Okay,
glad you
Tan.
have faith in me, Copper.
I'm being realistic. Prophecies are woolly at best.
No, I agree. I'm giving you a hard time, but
I
we
mean,
have no
wrap it
idea
up.
what this actually means.
If we have cloth, we can, or other leather and stuff, we can wrap it up and put it somewhere, like put it in a bag or something. But I mean, and does 10 actually have a cloak?
I
Because
do.
if we wrap it up and like put it in a bag or something and just hide it under the cloak.
Yeah.
And what was the other weapon that was taken? A bow?
Oh,
So,
yeah, bow.
A mace.
It was the flail, the dagger, and the
And the
bow.
bow.
Because I definitely did not take that longsword after it aged me. The full
Nope.
fucking, what was it? 60 years.
Was there
Yep.
any other of the mural chambers you guys wanted to peek into again?
Well, do we want to check them all out and then?
I would say that we would just want to touch base with each of them just to make sure.
Car, where
Yeah.
was the one that showed the different races? Because I could have sworn there was one that showed a bunch of different kinds of people.
Okay, so you guys just went into the one with the tiger-headed humanoids. The one above that is the Chamber of the Elves. So that one had 12 different elves. One of the elves, a female, is holding a weapon that looks like a glaive. Another is holding a large, jagged-looking greatsword. And when you guys enter that room, I'm assuming you guys are basically exploring
Yeah.
and just
Mm-hmm.
when you guys enter the room, all of you that have elven blood feel a chill go down your spine.
I'm glad I don't have blood.
Ash,
Yeah.
do you feel that?
Yeah.
I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing.
I have no idea. Blip didn't feel that when he came in here.
I don't think Blip's an elf.
That's weird. Carter, was that like a good feeling, a bad feeling, someone is watching us?
It's those kind of feelings that are kind of hard to tell.
Is there any writing that we see?
No, there is no writing. It is just these like 12 different elves and the two weapons. Now, you recall from last time that the glaive you recognized as one of the ruler weapons of the elves that was
Yeah.
lost, that no one has been able to reclaim. Um, uh, the Icon elves basically used the glaive as like the glaive was the one that would pick their next ruler, and no one knows where it is, so they don't have a ruler currently. So if anyone were to find that glaive and the glaive chose them, because it's a two-way street, right? The glaive has to choose you, then that person would become the new ruler of the elves. Um, the jagged looking greatsword also has to do with like antiquity and like the history of the elves, but that's farther removed, and I unfortunately don't have much lore with respect to the greatsword.
All right.
So maybe the chill is related to, hey, here's a depiction of the way your people chose their rulers in a temple in the middle of nowhere.
So it's not like something flashed or all of a sudden we can see.
No, it's kind of that like hairs go
Yeah.
prickle at the back of your spine.
So somebody dancing over your grave kind
Yeah, I
of
was
thing.
just thinking
Yeah.
the same thing. Yeah. Well, that's twice that's come up. The first time was when we found the actual weapons themselves.
Yeah.
Now that we're here, like seeing all this art ourselves with our own eyes, any similarities between here and like the temple out in the jungle that we were in, the monastery?
No, this is very different. And to be fair, now that you're looking around and paying more attention, even the construction of this level of the temple compared to the one in the sub level you were on is different. They're both old, there's a difference to the construction. There's a difference to the materials, to the style, even that is slightly different. It's in the same vein, but
Does
not
that
the
mean
same.
more like different time frame, like more advanced? Because
Possibly.
definitely the second level, you said that technologically it was something that Copper kind of almost recognized, almost, in terms of that it was technology that was sort of familiar.
Magitech.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Is the art style consistent on this level as we go from room to room?
Good question.
Very good one.
No, all of these are probably by the same people or person or thing or whatever that made this place.
So on the first floor, the art style is pretty consistent.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm just thinking like out of character. I'm thinking like all the 7 layers of Troy and whatnot. Each layer is like essentially a different city from a different time period.
Yeah, I was honestly thinking that each level was might have been made at a different time by a different group of the same people.
Honestly, my thought was the bottom floor and whatever comes later on, farther underground, was built, and then this was built over top
of it.
or vice versa.
Yeah.
So you guys know what's in this one because you went into it before going
That was the
down, and that
hero,
was the
right?
Chamber of the Heroes, where you saw finally the picture of all of you.
us. This one we didn't go
Then
into yet.
there's 2 below it. I don't know if you're doing those 2 or going for the big one first.
If we were, I'd say we'd be looking in each one, so I'd say we'd
Yeah.
be doing it as systematically as we can.
Okay, so going for these 2 first.
Yep.
All right. So the first chamber. Okay, so that one has the picture of the of Tan holding the Hydra flail, standing before a multi-headed snake. And then on the mural on the connecting wall, you see the hero and the Hydra. Well, you know it's Hydra.
Yeah.
And they are both standing in front of some sort of portal.
Oh.
Like a magical portal of some sort. And neither of these is like Tan, the hero or whatever, fighting the Hydra.
Does it look more like they're working cooperatively?
That's the feeling you get, or even that the like figure is protecting the Hydra.
Else.
So that's all that is in the first chamber to the south.
Okay.
And then beside that one is this one has my favorite. It's a mural depicting 100 children. All of the children look exactly the same.
Do they
And
look like?
I need you guys to give me a perception check.
Oh no. Oh, Copper.
15.
19.
11.
18.
All right, so Ash, Copper, and Ziri, you're looking at this, and the first thing you notice is that the outline of all these like 100 children forms the the shape of the continent of Emeria. Ash, Copper, and Ziri, you notice that all of these children look exactly the same, but there's one child depicted on this mural that has blank eyes.
Oh, it's
boy. It's Agni.
Yep. Is there anything else that we noticed?
Give me a history check.
Can any of us
Great.
do a history?
I was assuming you point out to everyone else that
Yes.
the blank-eyed kid. Then
Uh-huh.
yes.
20.
Forward.
Okay. The blank-eyed child is like if this is a map of Omeria made out of kids, and the blank-eyed child is like positioned close to the eastern edge of Omeria, and far as you can tell, Ash, that is approximately near the city of Nakad.
What do I know of that city?
That's a good question.
And Ash is gonna say that out loud. It's like, guys, that looks to be around the cod. Because Ash probably doesn't know anything about it much. But, maybe someone else does.
You're right.
This is weird, right?
Completely.
Okay, thank you.
We got pictures of weird creatures and pictures of us, and then all these same kids that look like Boyd stuff. Pictures of elven history. This is
Weird.
if there is there a word beyond weird?
Bizarre.
Unnerving? Alarming?
Yeah.
Concerning?
Yeah, there we go. Yeah, all those. All the words.
Mm-hmm.
Horrifying? This is Biding Time, brought to you by We Can Tell Curves Looking Up Things.
Okay, I do not actually have much information from this place. The only thing I have is that, and this is probably something only someone with a lot of history would have.
Not it.
Now that she's told me the name of the city, can Zen roll for the name of the
It
city?
is, yeah, it is on the eastern side, which is close to where you lived. Give me a history check.
Oh,
Damn!
19. Nice.
Big brain time.
okay. Yeah, the city.
All right, it's not even on the map. Oh no, wait, it is. Oh, wait, wow, that's way down there. Okay. Let me just briefly put you guys on the actual map. So if you zoom out like a lot,
Oh, it's down by Smoen Brana.
Very
Wow.
far south.
Yeah.
yeah, so it's very far south. And you guys think that the island you're on is either somewhere this one or this area here,
Oh
Oh.
boy.
but most likely like over here. So it's farther south than you guys are right now. Nikad, you recall some bit of history from like a history book that in some time past, Nikad was actually destroyed by Quetzalcoatl's.
What? But
I what?
aren't they
How? Why?
good creatures?
What were they destroyed by?
Quetzalcoatl. They were among the largest flying creatures in all of Lemuria. That is the only thing I have right now of what Nakad is. So whatever it is in importance, like it is a city that is on the edge of the Obsidian Plain, which is like all this area is not really great for living. Um, so you're not really sure why that particular city would be the one that has this like no-eyed boy.
Keeps getting weirder and unnerving.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so that was the chambers on that side. So then the other chambers on the other side. The big one, so this one here Okay, so that's the one that has a mural depicting 12 unusual creatures: a turtle, a horned beast, a multi headed serpent, an owl, a frog with 4 eyes, a worm, an elk, a 2-headed mantis, a spider, a skeleton wearing a crown, an eagle, and a squid. They're all like spaced around the room equally, and they're all facing forward.
Something in the middle of the room?
No, well, you guys presumably. Um,
Is there anything about them? Like, are they connected somehow?
Is this some weird zodiac stuff?
Or potentially like guardian spirits or something like that? Like, cause that the one thing you said a many-headed serpent, right? Was one of them.
We keep getting to number 12.
Yeah.
Lots of 12s.
Anybody else getting weird vibes?
I mean,
This whole temple gives
this whole
weird
ever
vibes.
since
yeah.
got
Ever
in
since we
here,
stepped in,
Or do you mean
And,
something more specific than normal weird vibes?
yeah, I'm gonna turn to look at Tan, and in particular the flail too. See if there's anything up with it, like, I don't know, glowy eyes on the head or something.
Tan is doing the bobblehead like at the multi-headed serpent. They're kind of not paying attention to anybody else.
How high up is the multi-headed serpent from Tan?
I mean, it's pretty big because this is like a.
I'm gonna pick
floor-to-ceiling
10 up
mural.
and put them on my shoulders, so they can better look at it.
Oh, okay.
Well, you looked like you were very interested in
it's
looking
like
at it.
watching.
Is it, Karu?
Watching you?
I'm gonna like squat down with Tan on my shoulders and see if it moves.
No, you don't see anything. You don't feel anything either. Like, besides the whole we're in a creepy temple, you don't get like the chill. Not even the elves in the party feel the same effect that you felt when you went into the like elven mural room.
Ash is gonna move to get between Tan and the multi-headed snake one and be like, "Do you feel better now?"
I mean, honestly, I think I just feel better if we weren't in this room.
All right, I'm gonna start walking out, making sure to duck so that Tan doesn't get smacked on the the doorway, because they're still on my shoulders.
So we know the significance of 8 in our culture,
Yeah.
right? Yeah. Is there a significance to 12?
Yeah.
No, I think we went over this the last time. I know a bit more about the actual lore now. I'm not sure how familiar your people are necessarily. Give me a religion check.
Sure.
Can we all do that?
Yeah, didn't really.
Yeah.
I'm expecting to roll a 1 on this, but I'm
How?
curious.
Copper, how?
Copper was pre-programmed with religion.
Yeah, apparently.
I rolled
mean,
higher than
numbers.
expected. A 6.
Numbers. Numerology.
Okay. Copper. For some reason you have some information about, the gods and all that kind of thing. There is like the whole thing with the 12 and the whole idea of like these 12 creatures in this room remind you of the something that Omiria, like the creation of the cosmos happened by these creatures that were created by the 12 arcane energies that preceded the cosmos. That's where the number 12 comes into effect.
I will explain this. Not quite sure how I guess it was, yeah, either pre-programmed information or a backlog of previous pilots.
So what do you think a multi-headed snake would represent?
You also know that these creatures that were supposedly the ones who created Omeria, well, not Omeria, but Omeria.
The
These creatures were 12 in number. And then they created a subset of things that remind you of the tiger creations that were the Danavract. And there are supposedly 12 only of those. So that's where like the 12 comes
the 12
in.
keeps on coming in. Yep, I'm gonna relay this to the rest of the group.
Okay.
Does the Hydra that we're seeing have 12 heads or 8?
No, it does not.
How many does it have?
It is not specified. Therefore, it is not
So
important.
many.
Yeah, many. Probably more than 12.
That's ridiculous because hydras generally don't get that many, unless somebody tried. I don't like that.
I mean, as far as you're thinking, Copper, these are probably depictions of the Titans that created Omeria.
Yep. But do each of them represent a different like type of energy? You said in the
Possibly.
cosmos. Okay. What would the many-headed snake represent then?
You don't know.
Honestly, I think it would represent like chaos because that many heads on one body.
I mean, and like you're not really sure what those 12 energies are supposed
Yeah,
to be.
I don't know.
It's just we're talking myth here, so
Yeah,
Okay.
it's not fact.
This is. Why would it be a temple in the middle of nowhere? Okay. Is there any other rooms that we need to?
Yep, there's
Oh.
2 rooms below that one.
All right. Let's
One of
do this.
them, so the one to the west has a single thing on it, engraved in the wall. I'm looking for my handouts. This.
Oh, that's the map.
Another map.
No, that's the
No,
map.
yeah.
That was the map of the previous floor.
Like the floor below us?
See the thing, that square? That was the trap.
Oh.
The thing above it, all the way up to the upper right, that was where I found the thing. And that other thing down there, that was where we found the other thing, wasn't it?
It's all the chambers that have the cubby holes.
Huh. Oh,
That's what I.
cubby holes.
That's what I was having Zio and Show roll intelligence checks for last session.
Okay.
If they recalled this map.
So like, maybe one of the cubby holes has something in it, or something's supposed to be put in it.
It did.
It did.
It did.
Because
That's what I
you
got.
guys went to the one with the arrow and got one of the idols from it.
Oh, okay.
And then we got the key from the
pot that was
pot.
in
pot.
The pot that you upended.
That's right. Yeah.
And the other room has the other map, the map of the temple itself. And you have now basically gone through the whole of the first and second levels of the temple.
Can we take a look at the did we look at the back where what is that, like a chair or something? Or
there's an altar there?
Yeah. Did we take a look see at the altar?
Yeah, you can.
We can.
Yeah. We're here. Might as well look at the
Right, it is a throne, sorry. There is a throne.
Can I see anywhere around the throne where like potentially a key could be inserted.
All right, so the throne is basically just standing there. It's a stone throne, and it looks like it has like serpents carved into its back. Behind the throne, is a smooth panel on the wall. Carved into the wall beside the panel is an embossed depiction of a multi-headed serpent. So the wall you're standing, like the wall here, this area here of the wall is completely smooth. And then there's like beside it a like serpent on the wall.
Does it look like there's any place to put like any slits or any
No.
indentations on like the armrest of the throne?
Nope.
Okay.
Is like the thing with the snakes on it? Is like, can we tell if it's something we can push or?
It's an embossing on the wall.
Hey, Tab,
Yes.
try sitting on the throne.
I was really hoping no one was going to say that.
And yet, I was thinking it, but I was
So,
waiting for somebody else.
Maybe they need to hold the thing though. Maybe you should hold the thing.
I'm still on top of Copper, and I'm just like holding on, like, no, you can't remove me.
I'm just gonna reach up and be like, blink.
For you.
Please?
Okay. Yeah, I guess I'll just kind of reluctantly like sit on the very edge of the throne, like
Just,
kind
like-
of just barely.
Yeah.
All right,
Copper
so
is
you
going to
go and just like go up the like small steps to the throne and just like gingerly sit down, and then suddenly nothing happens.
You bitch.
You're just like. Nothing's happening.
With a
Fine.
great silence, nothing happens.
Worth a shot.
You were
I mean, I
you were
guess.
so lucky that I'm not more of a jerk, because I had
We
been
touch.
considering.
What happens if
poking
we touch the snaky
the
stuff on the
embossing.
wall, the embossing?
Yeah,
I
that's
mean,
what
you
I was.
can put your hand over it and you can feel the embossing and stuff, but
I'd like to push on the
nothing
embossing.
happens.
Okay.
Hey, Copper, I have a question.
What?
So, you said, like, the multi-headed snake thing maybe represented one of the 12 things that made this world, right?
Right?
Yes.
Do you think that's what's sleeping under this island?
Oh boy. I hope not, because we pissed it off, didn't we?
I was just thinking of that. It's like, whatever I felt down below the island is very bad and very powerful and very intelligent, right? What if it's one of the things that made this world?
Then we would not be wise to release it if it's trapped down below.
Copper has a special sword. Has anything been going on with his special sword? You know, the one that we found in the.
The monastery.
Has it been glowing or anything?
There are no orcs around. No, it hasn't been going.
Wait, Copper,
goblins
you have
either?
a special sword. Why don't you try sitting on the throne?
But
Hey,
Yeah.
if Tad was willing to, you have to.
I'm gonna. Oh yes, I'm going to lift Tan up if Tan's still on the throne,
I think Tan just jumped off of it like
Yeah.
someone
I was
sitting on
gonna
a.
say, yeah.
and then I'm going to very, very gingerly also just sit on the very, very edge.
Flank. Nothing happens.
All right, and then I'm just gonna kind of move back until I'm resting up against the back of it.
It would be really uncomfortable if you weren't made of wood and metal. Nothing happens.
Okay. I'd like to just take out the idol and examine it as I'm sitting on the throne.
Okay. Still an idol.
Okay. Then I'll get off the throne, put the idol away.
Hey, I think everyone should do it. It's then sits on the throne.
Give me a con save. No, I'm kidding.
I'd like to just poke Zen from behind the throne.
No. When Zen goes to sit down and waits for a moment,
Blip.
suddenly they feel hands slam down on their shoulders and a laugh from Blip.
Now you guys are just messing with yourselves.
Yes.
All right.
I mean,
okay.
Blip's kind of an asshole. He would absolutely do that.
Okay. Well, if we've seen all we can see, poke all we can poke.
For now.
Well,
For now.
one of the maps basically indicated there was like some kind of shaft or something behind this. So I just want to like bang it on the walls here and see if it sounds hollow.
I don't know if it's necessarily like stone, but
Just said smooth. Does it sound different than the rest of the wall?
Yeah.
It does sound different, yes.
I was gonna say, maybe we have to turn it on. Like, what if there are other switches we have to turn on other floors before we can access it?
There looks like there might have been a way past the freaking axe traps.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, if we do that again, we shouldn't go back to the weapons. We should just go back up.
Yep, and luckily the back up part is right near the stairs.
Yeah, so we know where to go.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah.
All right, well, unless we want to do anything else on this floor, I think we've done everything we can. Ooh.
Yeah. Like I said, I was trying to checking this wall to see if there's any place I could like any kind of keyhole for it.
Nope. It's a smooth wall with just the embossing of the serpent on the side.
All right. He'll take the key out like, well, just I just felt like this would have gone in something.
It might.
Sure does.
Might go down on the next floor.
So we said nothing on the wall, nothing on the throne that would indicate like a keyhole or anything like that.
No.
This is a dais, right? That the throne is on. It's a raised platform, right? 'Cause you said there were
Of a
stairs
sort,
to
yeah.
it. Does it look like it could recede, like that it could go down?
Or slide back.
Not that you can tell, no.
Okay, so and there aren't any like scuff marks or anything that mean that it could have moved prior.
No scuff marks, no.
Okay.
Either we don't know where it goes to, at least probably not on this floor.
I wonder if you gotta like walk down and then it's just a way up.
It could be just a one-way thing to expedite getting up.
Yeah.
But I don't know. And Kara, you said that smooth wall didn't have any like seams or anything, right?
Okay, I finally found the key that you guys have, which is similar to, you've seen Viothe wearing one around her neck. It's a 4-inch rectangular bit of twisted steel with irregular edges and holes cut into it. There's a thin, glowing red line that runs from each short edge to the other.
Okay.
I just wanted to get the description of what exactly you're looking at.
Oh darn. So wait, this is a part of a pair, you said, right?
So I'm just gonna put it in the description in.
So
So
That could-
imagine something like a card with like irregular edges and some holes cut into it, and then it's got like a line crossing the short side.
Oh.
So yeah, it's definitely a key card, and it definitely likely goes to another floor.
yeah, second floor was blue.
This is red. Was the one that Viothe wore also red?
Hmm.
Okay.
Huh.
Oh,
I'm
Well,
wondering if maybe like both keys are needed at the same time to operate whatever they operate.
I don't know.
Have you tried doing anything with the key so far? Because I've been looking for stuff, so I may have missed something.
Right. I mean, I've been looking for places that it might
Yeah, we've
go
been looking for
into.
places to insert it, or maybe
Okay,
we
yeah,
can just
no
kind of
no
cross it
slot.
against something.
Yeah. I mean, now
Does it?
now I'm thinking like a slot instead of an actual keyhole.
Yep.
Okay. So Ash, you want to try to do that with Blip?
I might have an idea, guys.
oh,
We want to see what's on the other side of that wall, right?
Yes.
uh-huh.
So I
Oh.
can desummon
Mhm,
Blip
mhm.
for a short period of time and resummon him within 30 feet of me. That wall on the other side would be within 30 feet. I can try summoning him on the other side, see through his eyes, and see if maybe there's a way to open it from the other side. If not, I just let him come back to me.
Okay. Yeah. If you can. If
Yeah,
you can put
do it.
Sure, go for it.
Do it.
Okay, I'm gonna make sure Blip's okay with it, because I know he doesn't really like this, place, but I told him it's not the well. And
Okay.
then, yeah, I'm gonna summon Blip basically just on the other side of the wall. I don't want to go for the middle in case, it's dangerous.
Okay. So just on the other side of the wall.
Yeah.
Blip disappears. Presumably reappears. Are you looking
And
through his
I
eyes?
start looking through his eyes.
You see a small 10 by 10 room. There's no lights in here, but you
Big
can
deal.
see the same wall that, is on the other side. On one of the side walls, that's not the one facing where you guys are, there's two buttons. One with an arrow up and one with an arrow down.
Yep.
How can it go up when this is already the farthest up? But Ash is describing this.
So it could go up and down?
I mean, there's arrows going... And, Ash can't see you guys, but she's basically explaining all this, and she's like...
Pantomiming.
Yeah, pantomiming. And she's like, one arrow points up, one arrow points down.
That point. Are there?
So-
You said there's no light sources though, so it might not even be powered. Try pushing the up button.
Car question. Can Blip hear them through the wall?
Faintly, yes.
Okay, good. That means I can actually hear you guys.
Yeah. Yeah, Copper would have probably pitched their voice to Carrie a little bit and be like, try pressing the up button.
Okay, so as soon as Blip hits the button, I'm desummoning him. Just in case something's going to come up and crush him. So, pushes the button
Okay.
and he's desummoned.
All right, push the button. Nothing happens.
I figured. It's not powered.
I wait 20-ish seconds to see if there's any noise. Is there anything?
Nope.
I resummon him in there, have him push the down one, and then immediately desummon him again.
All right. He presses the down button, disappears. You guys listen. Nothing.
Okay. Blip
Like I
just
said-
resummons onto my shoulder, and he's like, okay, does work, but there is a small room on the other side.
Like I said, it's probably not powered yet.
Around this time, you hear footsteps coming from the south.
Blip disappears. Goes invisible.
Mm-hmm.
I like shove the flail into my cloak.
I pocket the key card.
Oh, the idol is away in my pack already.
Okay. Viothe shows up. Oh, how'd it go?
Well, we turned things on the second floor. We were hoping it would fix things up here. Has anything changed up here?
I suspect not.
Or outside.
Well, yeah.
Nothing has changed outside.
Damn it.
What are you doing back there?
Honestly, just relaxing, and we were looking around all the other rooms. There's a lot of murals.
Yes, I'm not really quite sure what they mean.
Another Elven history. That's weird.
Yep.
Because there are no elves here. Like, you know?
I'm afraid I don't know much about the world outside of this island. So no, I don't. I just know there are no pointy-eared people here besides you two.
Yeah.
I think for now we might just have to rest and come back later and try some other things. But we were able to get one thing on downstairs. Maybe if we keep working on it, we can find a way to turn on the stuff outside.
Yeah, so when we turned that, we didn't know if something changed up here, and then we were going to come out and see if anything changed out there. But
Well, deeper into the temple is dangerous.
I can believe
There
it.
are creatures and other horrible things down there.
Can you be specific, please?
No, I can't. I only saw shadows and heard screams and roars, and I fled.
Fair enough.
I took the same way I came. I had gone down to see things, and I have not gone down afterwards.
How did you get down there?
She touches the key on her neck. I used the descender we talked about before.
Okay. Shall we get out of the temple for now?
I believe your new friend wanted to also hear what all you managed to do inside the temple.
Okay.
You exit the temple, and waiting for you at the steps outside the temple is Yeri. Just sitting on the steps there, swinging his feet back and forth. He looks up at you guys. So, how'd it go?
There's a lot of stuff in there.
yeah.
Any signs of, you know what? Let's not talk about it here.
Good idea.
Y'all want to head back to the Three Hands Down then?
Sure.
We could for now.
Okay. And you guys entered in the morning, and you haven't been in there for more than maybe a couple of hours.
So we can get over there without much issue.
Yeah. All right. So you leave the village, and yeah, as you check, there's no green glow coming from the pylons.
Yeah.
So once you leave, Yeri was like, I know we're supposed to wait till we get, my employer's the one interested, but any interesting shit down there?
The Guardian thing was scary.
Guardians. Yeah, I mean, it's an old temple. Of course it's going to have guardians. Are you really surprised?
It's the first old
actually,
temple I've gone into.
It's got Magitech.
Now that's interesting. So
And
it's not just an old temple with like,
Nope.
switches and like normal.
Nope.
The Guardian only started showing up once the Magitech activated.
And the traps actually only started going off when
Once
the
it's activated.
That's weird though. Like Magitech is like Dinser technology. That's all the Magitech I know of. You think this place was made by like Odenberg then?
Oh, because there's other stuff. It's like
Oops, sorry.
pictures of things.
Yeah, like the creation of the world and the 12 Titans.
I don't know what 12 Titans you're talking about, but that sounds fascinating. I'm sure my employer knows more though. I just like exploring. I'm not a historian. Were you gonna say something, Sho? Or ask something?
With the technology that I've seen, it was similar, right? But did
Yeah.
it look a whole lot older, or did it look a whole lot more advanced?
For the most part, I think it's older. I mean, this place itself is still like
Yeah.
400 years old.
Yeah, but I wasn't sure, like, if it was more advanced in ways, but also because technology could branch off into different directions.
It's true.
But yeah, it was definitely so. It did look Dinser made.
Enough that you kind of feel like it could be Dinser made,
or it could have been what the Dinsers based much of their technology
possibly
off of.
also, yeah.
So it's pre-Dinser technology.
Possibly pre-Dinser, yeah.
I mean, I'll just tell them, we're getting the general sense that this whatever's down there, it's different layers and built at different time periods.
Yep.
It's not all constructed at the same time.
Yep.
All right, so you guys head to the clearing on the cliff, and on the way there, you run into a group of people who are also heading in that same direction. One of them, the one you see first, is Shu Shang, the Dragonborn who had gone looking for man and boy. And as they spot you, you hear a child's voice going, Ash! And Agni runs forward towards you guys.
Oh, man.
Hi, Agni!
Agni just like runs forward and just gives Ash a big hug.
Ash gives him a hug back because that's adorable.
Then he kind of like shyly looks at the rest of you. Hi.
Wave.
Hi. Hey.
Good, you're all right.
Are there
And then
others?
you see man is with Shu Shang. I hope I'm pronouncing that name right. Xiu Shang.
How do you spell it?
I have no idea how to pronounce that.
That's what the pronunciation guide says. So Qiu Shang. We were heading towards the Three Hands Down. I told man here that we can take him and his friend off the island.
That's cool.
Good. Good.
And Yari's like, well, we're heading there too, so we might as well all go as a group.
Yep.
Any place in particular you're going to take them? Or that they've asked to go?
Well, it's not like they've ever been to the mainland, so they don't really have plans.
What
Why do you have a suggestion?
about Nakad?
Why Nakad?
Copper's
just
weird.
Copper's just gonna give a shrug.
Maybe we should like all talk about this all at once.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Ash is just asking Agni how his travels were and if he's been keeping safe.
Okay.
And I can actually talk in some Taurus Draconic.
Yeah, he's really impressed. He can actually talk to you now.
Occasionally,
As long
Copper
as
will
he
just...
talks slowly.
Yeah, that's the hard part because he'll get excited and start
start-
talking about the escape, like hiding and messing with a bunch of kobolds, and he gets really excited, and you have to keep like slow.
Yeah. He's still what, like 5?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he still talks like a 5-year-old.
Oh, yeah.
I'm sure with complete hand gestures and everything too.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm able to get the gist of a lot of it. Because luckily 5-year-olds tend to not use complicated words. It's just hard to understand them.
All right. So after some half day of travel, I think it's half day, almost a day, to get to the clearing, you find Berbacus is outside of the Three Hands Down and is kind of pacing, and he looks really distraught, and he's just like running his hands around like across his hair, and just he stops as he sees you all approaching, and kind of ushers you guys forward, and Chushong actually just like, and Yari kind of like go forward first to see what's wrong, and they have to take a moment to calm the noble down because he's kind of not making much sense to begin with, and he's like, I'll just show you as you guys get here. And he brings you into the Three Hands Down, and he takes you into the engine room of the ship.
Fuck.
And you are greeted by claw marks everywhere. Like if some sort of like wild animal attacked the engine room. Not just the walls and components are scratched, but there's various cables running towards this like pedestal in the center of the room that have been torn away. And the ends of the cables ooze a strange like light green liquid onto the floor. And Rebecca speaks up and he goes, the entire engine has been sabotaged. Not only that, but they've stolen the emerald Odenbergite core that powers the ship. Even if we could repair this mess, without the core, we can't possibly go anywhere. He's just like walking back and forth, biting his nails, and looks about ready to cry.
Where's Orner?
When did this happen?
I was looking through things, and I just got back, and then I don't know what happened here, but I need to find out what happened, who was behind this, and where the core is. Please.
Where's the gnome?
No? He hasn't.
Where's Orn?
I don't know. I haven't seen him.
Karu, are those claw marks, do they look
like
feline?
Tigers?
They do.
Maybe we need to go pay what's her name a visit.
So hold on. So Zen's been spending a lot of time with Vuda and the tigers. When they look around, does Zen sort of recognize? Because again, Zen's been spending maybe a little bit too much time with Vuda, but hey.
I mean, it looks like it could be tiger marks. Like in terms of like the claw marks on everything. this happened recently enough that, like, as you guys are like looking around, there are still like track marks on the dirt outside as well.
Going in
The
what
track
direction?
marks.
Do they look familiar?
They're heading north
Are they heading toward Buddha's cave?
in the general direction of Buddha's cave, but they're like you can't really tell if that's exactly like it's far enough away that it could be or could not.
Is it where Orner told Zen that his ship
Same
is?
direction. I mean, if you look at like
Yes.
it's general north
Because
word.
yeah, because they figured because Zed got Orner to talk, and they told them about the boat, the ship, and I'm just like, and Zed's going, it's the gnome ship. They're building a ship.
Let's go.
What you guys do notice, especially those that are high perception in the party, you notice that there is one set of humanoid prints and two sets of large cat prints heading
it's-
away from the ship.
Got Buddha to help. He
Was
got
there
Buddha to help.
a small humanoid set of prints as well, or just?
Just one set of humanoid.
So she might. I don't know if it was Orner or if it was Voodoo realizing what this could mean and deciding to take action.
Copper, you know about these kind of things, and I look at the noble too, and I'm like, taking out that crystal, would it require knowledge of how this works, or could you yank it out and not blow everything up?
As long as the ship is not powered, you could just yank it off. And he looks at like the cables and everything, and from what I can tell, it was just yanked off. Someone who knows how to do this would be able to pull it out with the proper way without having to destroy everything.
So it's very likely that it wasn't Orner behind this. At least
It's
not
Voodoo.
directly.
Is there any sign of... Okay, so we have the green goop, we have claw marks everywhere. Is there any blood or any sign of someone
Of a
being
struggle?
hurt?
Not that you can tell at a glance. Like, there's no blood or anything.
Okay, do we want to start heading out now?
Yeah.
I know where cave is, and I know where Orner told me where the ship was. So, wasn't supposed to tell anybody where Buddha's cave is, but this is a completely different set of circumstances.
Yari's looking at the footprints and goes, well, we should probably just follow these and see where it takes us.
Yep.
Yeah, that too. But if we lose the trail,
then we can just head towards the cave and.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's
See what we
get
find
going.
there. Do we want
Yeah.
to?
All right, I'm coming.
Do we
What's
want to tell Tahaku about any of this at this point? Or
Yeah,
no?
where's Tahaku? I thought we left him here.
Tahaku? Did you?
No, Taku's back at the village.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I was gonna say, pretty sure he's in the village.
Yeah.
Chushong says that he will stay behind with Barbacus and protect Agni
Agni.
and Man.
Yeah.
Yari will come with you.
Okay.
Okay.
So who's doing the trekking?
I am.
I will
Okay.
aid.
Give me a
So-
survival check.
Survival?
Yeah, with advantage.
Can we see the map?
Yes.
Also, is
19.
it forested or mostly clear?
So the clearing where the Cliff of Eyes is, which is where you guys are right now, is a clearing, and then you've got forest to the northwest. The footprints are heading towards the northwest, so in the general direction of Buddha's cave.
Okay.
At 19.
Okay, 19. All right, so you start tracking it. Can you not bite my fingers, please? You follow the tracks for nearly 20 miles into the wilderness, eventually finding the mouth of a cave. This is not Buddha's cave, because Buddha's cave, you know, is
Yeah.
days away. But it does take you 20 miles, and I believe, what was this? 1 hex is 3 miles. So it does take you a while. Yeah, I think it's actually past Buddha's cave then. So it takes you a couple days, but you manage to like there is these tracks of someone who has no interest in hiding where they're going. It is, and from the best that you can tell, and that is a good question because it will take you guys like, will you stop for the night or will you push on as night approaches?
It's safer to stop.
We don't want to risk getting in a fight or getting lost.
Mm-hmm. Or getting too tired to do anything for those of us who sleep.
You guys can't see in the dark. Why don't we just do the minimum amount of rest we need to get a rest and then get up as soon as possible?
I agree.
Yeah.
Okay, so you take a rest, you keep going. As far as you can tell, following these tracks, assuming it's Vuda and her cats, she did not stop to rest. She kept going, and at some points, it kind of like wavers. Like so, yeah. As you keep going the next day,
does it look like she's in a rush and that like do the tracks look hurried and kind of distressed, or just like
not necessarily, you can't tell that much, but like it does seem like she's pushing onwards and like not trying to hide her progress more than just trying to get as far away as possible, as fast as possible.
Okay.
How big is one of these cores?
It's something you could carry. They're not very, very big. At least not all of them are. Something for the three hands down, and considering the size of the pedestal, would probably be like the size of your head, maybe at the top side. So not very big. Something that you could probably fit in a satchel or a bag without much trouble.
Okay. So not something where I have to like build a contraption to drag back or anything.
No, you can fit it in like a sack or something and carry it.
Okay.
The one with on the ship that crashed on the
well, that was from a military.
That one was a military ship, and that was a big ship. That one had a huge emerald core, but this one is a small pleasure ship basically. So it has a smaller core. So you get to the cave. The tracks that you were following vanish into the darkness beyond.
Do I see anything in the darkness?
Yes, it seems like it's a very shallow cave, relatively shallow cave. Like it follows 20 feet in, and then it like opens up into a bigger area. And at the very, very back of the cave, you can see two tigers kind of pacing.
The tigers are in there. I can see them.
Hold. I want to light a torch. Okay, like if I scream, come in, but just.
Do you want to?
And
take
I want to
Blip
go
with
in.
You?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You just feel Blip cling to your, like shoulder, and he's invisible, but he's with you. And Ash can watch through. Do you want me to watch as well?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll keep an eye out. If something happens on my end, one of the party members can.
Yeah. And I want to go in slowly. And so, because the tigers know me, so I kind of like call out to the tigers, and I call out to Vuda.
Okay.
Can
so
I
you start entering.
Can I, before Zen goes in, cast guidance on them?
Sure. That's only going to last, what, 6 seconds?
A minute, yeah.
A minute.
Okay. Okay, so you enter the cave with the light on. The tigers actually weren't pacing. They were like laying down towards the end. As you enter with the torch, they kind of stand and start to growl. And you can see their tail lashing.
And I sort of called to them and I talked to them because we've hung out a lot and I've pet them.
Give me an insight check.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Is that with guidance? Do I get to roll a d4 or?
Yeah. Is well.
Yeah. Oh, why not? All right, it gives me a 12. It's better.
Okay. They seem agitated, and they are in protective mode.
And then it's like, hey, you know me? Is Fuda hurt? Where's Fuda? Like,
Are you approaching, or are you keeping your distance?
I'm like calmly, like what's the? I've stopped, but I'm just, where's Buddha?
Give me an animal handling.
Jeez. Oh no. Oh, 13. Hey.
Okay.
Not terrible.
And I know them.
They stand their ground. One of them kind of growls and like gives out a roar that the rest of you hear from outside. And then you see a form shifting behind them, and you see what looks to be Vuda standing up from where she was collapsed behind the two tigers. She looks disoriented, sees the flames, grabs her weapon, and goes to attack. And that prompts the tigers to do likewise.
It's like, Fuda,
Oh no.
Fuda, it's me. It's Zen.
And we'll go on a quick break.
Oh no.
Oh, jeez. Oh, no. Oh, no.
You haven't called for help yet, but Ash is relaying this. We will be right back.
And Copper is definitely like, oh god.
Oh.
It's such a like red pinkish color.
And we're back.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back. I was showing off my iced tea. Okay, so Vuda has stood up. She has grabbed her weapon and gone into attack mode, which has prompted her kitties to do likewise, which means we're rolling initiative.
Oh, I don't get a chance to say anything.
Not until your initiative.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, those of you outside may want to roll initiative.
Okay.
Good. So I don't have to actually hold my turn. Ooh.
Was that everyone? I think so.
Yep.
Okay.
Oh no.
All right.
Kitties
So
go first.
Ash, you see them go into like attack mode because you can actually see into the cave.
Okay, well, I'm gonna see if Zen can handle this. So I'm going to hold my turn until after Zen. But I am gonna have Blip fly up into the air, so I'm not gonna accidentally get hit by tigers that will kill Blip in one hit.
All right. So Zen, you feel Blip kind of leave your shoulder, and then the tiger that's in the front leaps forward and claws at you. 17.
Yes, that hits.
10 slashing damage.
Ow. Ow.
10. You hear a roar and then a cry of pain from Zenbrix.
Great.
You can't technically see much in the cave. Oh no, Zenbrix was holding a torch, so you do see the torch kind of waver and the tiger is attacking Zenbrix.
Does Ash's action go off yet, or?
Ash.
Are you going to call us in to help?
You would have heard. Yeah, you would have heard. Help! Yeah.
Okay. Then. How high is the ceiling of this cave?
The mouth of the cave itself is 10 feet wide and 7 feet high.
The inside
And
of
then
the
it
cave?
descends at a 50-degree angle.
Okay. So I can see shit though. So I'm gonna.
You do have to get to be able to see what's happening inside the cave. You do have to get to the mouth of the cave because since it goes downwards, if you're looking from where you are right now, you see the roof of the going downwards.
So Ash is gonna run forward because Zen needs help. So I can see things now.
And yeah, it's a steep way down, but there's roots and stuff that you can use to like go down.
I'm gonna assume that a tiger will not go down with one hit. So I'm gonna go for the tiger. I'm gonna try and hit it just in its body, not try and hit anything vital.
Okay.
But be like, whoa, 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 leave Zen alone. No, bad kitty. Bad. 15 to hit.
Hits.
5 force damage. That is literally min damage.
Okay.
Okay. And like, bad kitty.
Ash, as you enter this room and see everything around, you notice that beside Vuda at her feet is a bag that has a green glow to it.
Okay, cool.
All right, so Tan.
Yeah. I'm probably going to follow Ash in, like wedge myself into like the roots and kind of get like a good footing, be a little bit of cover. And then guess I'm gonna shoot it with an arrow.
Which one? The one on Zen or the one in the bag?
The one on Zen. Can I see it from there?
Yeah, because Zen has a light.
I'll shoot the one that's attacking Zen.
Miss.
I think that's all I'll do for now.
What?
Wait, whoa, what?
What?
I thought Ash was gonna go after Zen, but then it was just a hold action. So, Zen.
I would like to disengage.
Okay.
Rogue, I can do that.
Mhm.
And then run over to
Oh no.
Buddha and
Shit.
and just look at her and Buddha, it's me. It's Zen. Talk to me.
You look at Buddha. She looks exhausted. Like she didn't sleep last night. She also looks disoriented. Her eyes are kind of glazed over slightly, and she does not seem to recognize you.
Oh no, not this, not this. And you know what? I'm gonna actually stick to my RP, and Zen just wants to talk to Vuda, and they just forget about attacking the tiger that just mauled them, because they're trying to talk. They're trying to
give me a
talk.
persuasion check.
Oh, persuasion. Okay.
Ooh.
Like I
Okay.
said, Zen knows Vuda.
Okay, good to know. Copper.
All right. Well, Copper's gonna run in. 4, 5, 6, and then he's just gonna. Oh goodness. Double move to kind of just get in front so that the tigers have to go through him or them before they get to the rest of the group. He's not going to attack. Well, not like he can at the moment, but until he sees that there's no other way, since he's following Zen's lead.
Okay. I forgot to roll for Yeri, which would have gone before Zen. Yeri does go down as well, and he uses his hand crossbow against the tiger that is in the front, and hits it for 7 piercing damage. Ziri, you're the only one outside,
I'll move.
Uh-oh.
and that was probably Craig.
Yeah, because crap, why'd you go to secret? It didn't just leave.
Yeah, never mind. Don't worry.
I'll move up behind Ash. I'm gonna ready an action to cast Entangle, just basically to cover both this tiger and Vuda if either of them make like go to attack Zen. So it would pop up in that area.
Okay, but you're readying it, not casting it.
Correct.
Okay. What's your trigger?
If either the tiger or Vuda attacks Zen.
Okay. Tiger moves to attack Zen.
Yep. Cast.
And that's going to be when you cast the spell. Okay. $11?
See?
Okay.
Oh, and Vuda as well then.
Yeah. Let me just It was a nat 1 on her part. All right, so they're entangled. The spell went off just as it started moving because you were waiting for it to attack. I think your spell would have gone. Give me an insight check. Okay. So you don't manage to pull the spell off before it moves. It's more the movement catches your attention enough to let the spell move. So it does get to move 5 feet towards Zembrix, but then is immobilized. Does it? It's restrained, right?
Yeah, it's restrained. They
Okay.
both are.
Let me see something. Okay. It is gonna try and bite Zen.
Disadvantage.
Oh yeah.
10.
Oh God.
Oof.
All right. Vuda is now tangled and
What?
upset.
What is? Hey Zen, you didn't actually get hit by that, just so you know, since it was a disadvantage.
No, you didn't. Why?
I,
Oh, yeah.
yeah,
No.
I just looked and
Oh.
I saw
Yeah, no,
zip
you haven't taken any damage.
Oh, okay.
not
Sorry.
from that one.
I was rolling again because it had disadvantage.
Oh, I thought it was the same damage.
No.
Oh, okay.
You're good.
Okay.
Ziri just saved you.
Yes.
um.
Oh no.
Zen getting through to her at all?
You see her like look at you confused, and for a moment you see a hint of recognition, and then magic happens, and all reason just floods her mind,
Oh
and
no.
she blindly tries to hit you with her weapon. And because she's doing this blindly, that was a 9. So she misses. Ash.
Mhm.
I don't want to hurt the kitties. Sorry, I'm checking something.
Hickory might have to. I don't want to.
I'm sorry, kitty. I'm gonna attack the same one again.
Okay.
Oh no!
Really? I have to crit there.
just roll your damage.
All right.
Oh no!
14 damage.
Okay.
Oh good.
Meanwhile, Ash is just like, didn't mean for it to be that strong. What the hell? Why can't I do that normally? Bad magic.
Well, the kitty is still alive.
Thankfully.
Yeah, someone else please knock it out so I don't accidentally crit again.
Yeah.
I can try to calm him down.
I don't know if that'll work right now. But we'll see. I can try and knock it out. At the very least, it won't easily go. Ah!
Yeah.
Hey, Ash.
Yeah.
Kitty's not happy with you.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Hey, Ash. Does the 21 hit you?
Yeah.
12
Oh.
piercing.
Oh. Ow. Ow.
10.
Don't worry about the other one. I can knock this one out.
Okay. We still like attacking these things?
We have to.
Knock him out!
Okay.
Don't kill him!
Know how I can knock them out with arrows, but I'll go for the one that's not as badly injured.
Yep.
Okay. You're still near the entrance, so you cannot see the one that's deeper in the cave.
Yeah.
You'd have to
I
go
would-
down to the bottom.
I like it. Kind of. I'm gonna hide behind Copper.
I mean, that's
And-
that's
and
valid,
shoot
and
the other
also
one.
Okay. What, you don't want to get bitten by a
I
giant
really
tiger?
don't. They would eat me in like 2 bites.
No, they really love large creatures love biting Tan.
yeah. I'd rather they didn't.
All right, that
Ooh.
hits.
And piercing.
Okay.
I'm a very good meat shield. Well, not meat shield. Shield. Well, I don't have meat.
All right, Zen. Vuda is like blindly attacking you. Something's definitely wrong.
Okay, so well, if I have to disengage from the tiger so I can move in front of Buddha, then that's what I do.
You don't have to there because you're still within melee
Okay.
range.
All right. Is there any way that I can like touch her?
She's restrained right now, so yeah.
So so Zen's like 5 feet tall. Buddha's what?
Probably closer to like
6 feet.
6, 7 feet.
Like so they're gonna try to like cup their like try to touch their her face. So
Mm-hmm.
they're and just be like, and like and just look and go, Buddha, it's Zen. Remember, I love you.
Oh, crap.
Give me a persuasion check. Okay. Yari is. Are you sure you don't want to kill these things? They're pretty.
Yes.
All right, fine. He's going to switch to his short sword.
Sorry to interrupt, but thanks to Keep Tapping for the 7-person raid.
Hey, hi
Ooh.
there.
Hey, you came just in time for a love confession. Good job.
Yep.
Yari misses with both of his short sword attacks.
What?
8 and a 9. Copper. It's up to
Copper's
you.
gonna sigh.
I tried.
Yeah,
It's a big thing. I'm a
I'm
tiny
just gonna take-
halfling.
one step here to get advantage. Don't worry, 10. I'll come back.
Just hurry.
And the sheath, both of the swords that he has are currently sheathed, like in their sheaths. So he's just gonna try and whack at it. That's how I'm explaining my non-lethal.
Okay.
Whack a cat.
Whack a cat.
19
Bad kitty. 19 hits.
for 15 total damage.
All right.
Ah!
It goes
No,
down.
unconscious, not
Yeah.
dead.
If I do 0 on any of
Okay.
these.
And then he's just gonna scoot. If I enter that, it's difficult terrain, right?
Yes.
1. So that was 1, 2, 3, 4. I can get there. 5, 6. And then I'm going to, on my offhand, whack a cat
Okay. That hits.
for 9.
All right. It is.
I'm gonna try and
bloody.
distract the cat. I'm gonna try and distract the cat so that it doesn't go after Zen.
Okay.
Hey, bad kitty.
Oh, whack. All right. Siri, one cat's down.
Okay. I'm gonna move up bit. Like all the spells I have like do lethal damage. Like essentially, I don't think can be said non-lethally. So I really can't cast these spells right now. So I'm going to. I'll use my action to wild shape with the chalice form, and I will cast Healing Word on Ash, and Zen will also heal a bit from this as well. So Ash heals 7.
Thank you.
And how much?
Zen gets
Ooh.
9.
Nice.
Thank
You
you.
like Zen more than me.
Yeah.
Well, Zen's the one that's doing all the work here.
I don't control it. Magic's funny that way.
Yep.
I mean,
And
yeah.
just keeping an eye on the the last two, the Kitty and Voodoo, and just making sure they're not going to try to break out.
Okay.
That's all I'm going to do for now.
Okay, so Kitty is has lost interest in Zen because Zen's not attacking Vuda, but Copper just whacked him. So Kitty is not going to go for a bite because you don't look chewable. He's just going to try and slash at you with a 19.
Yes, that does, in fact, hit.
Disadvantage.
Oh, right,
It's
disadvantage.
still restrained.
15.
That does not
Excellent.
hit.
So
Woohoo.
it goes to hit, and it would, but like the vines keep it from being able to score a actual.
And Copper
hit.
just kind of wags the sword in sheath at it. No.
Um. Vuda looks confused, but you see that you're getting through to her, and she kind of like lowers her weapon a bit. It kind of stares down at you, and kind of like, you, what? I don't. And she basically wastes her turn staring at you. Ash.
I can't do anything without possibly killing that poor cat now.
If it makes you feel any better, Copper is going to hold their attack and only riposte if it tries to smack him again.
Yeah, Ash is like, no, I'm not going to. Ash is just gonna stand here. It's like, come on, Zen.
All right, Tam.
Where you said you were coming back. I'm gonna hide behind Gary. And I don't know. I feel like I'm gonna kill this thing too. So I'm just gonna kill. Guess.
All right, Zen. Vuda you have her attention.
What's going on?
I don't no. I don't understand. What are you doing here?
You attacked the ship. You stole. And I point to like the bag. You stole the core. You took that.
I don't remember. She kind of looks around. I have to keep it. I have to take it. I have to take it far away. I
Told you.
It was some kind of creature. I was attacked by it. It's scratched me, and I tried to escape, but it grabbed me and it told me to to hide this far away. It was like a tiger, but different. There was like
Oh no.
red mist escaping from its mouth, and its fur moved like snakes. I, no matter where I ran in my dream, I could not escape it.
Well,
At this point, she's calmed down enough that the tiger beside her is like kind of like nudging her and not attacking.
Okay.
we didn't. We just knocked out, and I say the name of the one that's knocked out. It's just like if you're calm, we can figure out what's going on.
Uh who's the one with higher passive perception in the party? Is
The
it
druid?
Zen?
It's probably
Zen and
the
Ziri,
druid.
right?
15.
Yeah, since got a
Yeah.
14.
Ziri, from what you can tell, the way Vuda's acting and like what she's said, she seems to be under like a magical
Compulsion?
effect. Yeah, like a magical compulsion. Um, and the whole like nightmare thing and everything. It, give me a history or a religion check.
Okay.
Okay. Well, uh, that's all I can give you.
Right. The bit of a long shot. Can I try casting Lesser Restoration on her? To see if that
Sure.
helps
Go
clear her
for it.
mind up or whatever.
Disease or condition affecting it. Okay, so less restoration is. Huh. I thought less restoration did anything with uh, exhaustion, but apparently it doesn't.
That's greater.
That's greater.
That's
That's
greater.
greater. Okay, yeah. So it doesn't seem to affect her.
I just say, I think she just needs to rest. Like she walked through the whole jungle all night long. I think she's too tired out to be to be saying anything sensible right now.
Like I can't sleep. Every time I try, there's that thing chasing me.
Will you let us help you at least? You put down the weapons,
She drops it.
and then I'm like,
I'll drop the entangle at this point.
Okay.
And
And she just like as you drop entangle, she just collapses to the ground to her knees.
and Zen tends to her.
When did this
Copper will-
start?
Yeah. Fudo, when did this start?
I was just hunting. I don't know how long it's been, but the only thing I remember is being attacked by that creature, and then well, and then I had to get a I had to do as it said.
Do you remember where you were when you were attacked?
Near the village.
Have you ever? Good.
Oh, the center would be like, Siri, do you have any ideas? I mean, I know we've been.
Yeah. I was just saying, have you ever had dreams or seen anything like this before?
No.
did the cat person Was there anything you noticed about their hands?
I wasn't really paying attention. It attacked me from behind, and I
Oh.
just saw its face. It was like a humanoid with the tiger face.
I don't know what those are. I think bad.
Mm-hmm.
Karu, just in case, would Blip know what this kind of thing is? Because Blip is a devil. So I'm just asking if Blip would know what this thing is from description.
You'd have to give me a history or religion check for Blip.
Both are intelligence, aren't they?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, this is gonna be fun. 17.
Nice.
Okay. Okay. Blip recognizes this creature as the same ones that were on the temple walls, and he tells you that they are called Danavract. And he mentions that just being touched by such a creature can curse you in a way that robs you of your sleep.
Zeri,
Hmm?
can you remove curses?
No, that's magic I have not quite mastered yet.
Okay.
Wish I could.
The
Well,
creature she's describing, it's Danavrak.
Do we think the water in the temple could do it?
That's
It
that's
might,
that might be
yes.
the best thing we got.
Possibly, yeah. I mean, it fixed Zeri. But she wouldn't be allowed in the temple.
Or the temple?
At this point, as you guys are talking about this, I need Ash. Give me a dex saving throw.
What?
Wait, what?
A dex save? Okay. 6!
Oh no. Oh no.
Oh,
Oh, those. I'm just seeing where those swords are. His are pointing.
Okay. You and Yeri take 13 fire damage
What?
as an explosion happens behind you, and there is the sound of a collapse as
shit.
the entrance is blocked.
Ow!
That
the
looks like
fuck?
it was premeditated. This was a lure.
You are now locked inside the cave.
Karu.
Hell.
Karu,
Yes.
I'm gonna desummon Blip and then send him on the outside to see if I can see whoever caused that explosion.
Okay. You desummon Blip, and Blip appears outside, invisible, I assume.
Yes.
Blip sees two horned figures, running back the way you guys had come.
Oh, son of a bitch.
How fast are they moving?
Pretty fast.
That's not an answer. Blip has a 40 feet speed.
Not as fast as Blip.
Okay.
Like they're double moving, but they've got a 30-foot movement.
Yeah.
So.
I'm gonna lose track of them real quick, but for now, I'm gonna tell Blip to shift into a raven and follow them while invisible.
Can he keep invisibility when he's...
Yep.
Okay.
As long as it's not.
All right. So
Acting.
he starts shadowing the
Yeah.
two
I'll lose contact with him, but at least he can shadow them for now, and I know what direction he's in. And if need be, even from a distance, I can desummon him and bring him back to me.
Okay.
So I want to send him out for now, and I'll probably resummon him in, say, a couple hours and ask him where the fuck they went.
Okay.
Would they do this?
It was the two tieflings. I saw their horns. Also, they abandoned you, apparently, buddy.
Gary's just like sitting down, like treating the fire wounds from the explosion, and he's like, "No kidding! What the
Why would they-
hell?"
Yeah, why would they do this?
What?
Are the
Yeah.
cores here?
Look, if I knew, I'd probably be dead because they would have killed me. But whatever's going on, I am clearly not a part of it.
Do I believe him?
Yeah, do I believe
Yeah,
him?
I'm inciting.
I'm inciting, absolutely.
Give me an insight check.
Because the paranoid player
Nope.
in me is like, fuck this guy.
Well, that was a 6.
Ash has
Oh,
no clue.
thank God somebody.
He's definitely lying. Ziri, he looks pissed off
Mhm.
and scared enough that he's absolutely was double crossed by his own party.
Oh, okay. So he's telling the truth, basically.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
I'm gonna go lay down for a little while because now my back hurts, and in a couple hours I'll bring Blip back to tell me where the fuck they're going.
And maybe if they stopped, well, no, he's too far for that. Never mind.
He won't
Is
be
there a
able
way
to
to
tell me
start-
anything.
Is there a way to start moving the rocks?
In the meantime, I'll do another healing word on Ash for 9,
Thank you.
and then and then the unconscious tiger heals 3.
Oh,
Okay.
I should probably not be right next to them when they're
Oh
come
yeah,
to consciousness.
same
Oh,
here.
fuck.
Welp.
Yeah, it kind of wakes up and it's like, "Rah!" And then the other tiger's
Yeah.
like comes back up to it and starts licking its wounds. Vuda's just calming it down. She's a bit freaked out and she's worried because now you're inside a sealed cave. We
Yeah.
have to get out of here.
can we start moving rocks or?
Yeah, Copper would like to at least move some of the rocks while the rest of the party rested a bit.
I can try
Okay.
blasting some of it with Eldritch Blast, but that might douse
I wouldn't-
the
yeah,
ceiling.
make it
But-
worse.
but before we start blasting away at this, like, just just take a look at it. Like, does it look like if we, one wrong stone brings the whole thing down on us? How safe is this to try to clear?
It
basically?
looks like it will take some work. Remember that it was also like on an incline, so a lot of the
It's
rock
gonna roll in.
rolled in, so you have to be careful with how you do that. This does not look like an hour. This looks like 8 hours of digging to get out.
Okay.
Yep.
Well,
Like I said, Copper will start getting to work, being careful and meticulous.
Siri will help. What
Okay.
what time of day is it when all this is taking place?
I think it was around midday when you got here because it was the travel times. So it'll be nighttime by the time you manage to dig your way out.
That's fine.
Oh, cool. If they make a camp for the night, I can summon Blip back, say, early nighttime, and he can tell me exactly where their camp is if they make camp.
I don't know if they'd actually make camp though.
They might just keep going.
We're buried.
Yeah, but they might have to get back somehow. Like, why
But
would they
want
do
to
that?
exhaust themselves, though.
I mean, depending on whether or not they were also touched by the same thing that touched Buddha, they might not have a choice.
True, but I guess if they go through the night, then if I call back Blip and he says, yeah, they're still going and not stopping, then we'll know.
Mm-hmm.
Or they know the thing that did this to Vuda.
I mean, like I said, it's very possible that they could have also been attacked by it.
It's possible. All you need is one attack from it, and
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, one thing I forgot. Sequence of events. The glowing satchel is not there.
Oh, son of a bitch! How did they get it? It
How'd they
was in
get
the
it?
entangle.
No, I
Yeah.
mean it was never here.
Oh, it was never
Oh.
there.
That's me retconning that. The bag with the core is not here.
Oh shit. So it's likely that they.
Does
So the back would be, where did you, Buddha? Where you took the core? Who did you give it to? Who took it?
As you mentioned the core and like who took it, there's like a look on her face and she starts to get angry.
Oh no.
Orner. I gave
knew
it to Orner.
I knew it.
but
I think
Orner
that's a
wouldn't be
great
able.
point.
No.
To finish the session.
No.
God damn it.
We should have killed
Copper is
him.
definitely gonna be like, well, next time we see him, we kill him.
Gonna say we should have killed him.
But that doesn't make
No.
sense.
He has a ship.
Yeah, I understand that, but Orner wouldn't be able to control this creature.
Unless the creature was controlling him. He was by himself for a long time. We don't know what he got up to when he was on
So
his own.
I'm gonna point out, killing him if he is under the control of something, not a good idea, because he might be suffering from the same thing as Vuda.
Did he? But the question is, did he look like he had been getting no sleep?
We hadn't seen him in a while.
Vuda says he knocked me out. He took the bag and knocked me out. And then left. That's.
He was strong enough to knock you out?
He had some kind of weapon. He just touched me with it and then I passed out.
Had he been saying anything about making a ship or plans to leave the island or anything like that?
Not to me, no.
He
Son
told
of a
me.
bitch.
He told me. That's why he wanted the original core.
Yeah. He might honestly just be taking advantage of the situation. Like, she's been exhausted. If probably could have figured out it was Vuda, her, that she was exhausted, taking what he needed. Like, I'd just be taking advantage of the situation that had already happened.
Or again, he could be controlled. Still, don't try and kill him the moment we see him.
Right.
Not the
I'll hack off.
moment we
I'll
see
hack off
him,
his legs,
but-
and then we can question him.
There you go. That's a good plan.
Maybe
he might
an arm.
be under control too. You realize that, right? Like, something, that thing wanted the crystal taken out. Why?
And honestly, the thing that's the weirdest about it is that 3 different factions were cooperating for it. So it's more likely that it is that thing that got them.
Mm-hmm.
Because why else would Vuda, Orner, and those 2 all come together?
So is it aim for us to stay?
Well, the thing is, it's... Blip isn't here right now to tell me more about this thing.
Well, who do we know that's been really eager to get into the temple? Besides us, I mean.
I mean, Orner.
Order?
The noble guy?
Ventrix? Is that his name?
Veraxis?
Veraxis, thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
Barbacus.
yes,
Veraxis.
but he was genuinely upset about that whole thing. I don't think he was even thinking about the temple at that time.
And why would he want his own core gone?
Yeah, that will make it harder for him to get out of here once he finds what he's looking for in there. If he does, that's a very overly convoluted trap. Just distract us from coming all the way out here. Okay, so it's Orner then.
I mean-
Danabract? I think those things can be reasoned with, like bargained with.
I don't think you'd want to make a bargain with it.
Here's the thing. Her and them have a common goal because according to what we rolled on our history check the first time we ran into the Tigerhead people mural, friends and devils that want to destroy the world and remake it in their image. They oppose the gods of this world. Oops.
Wait a sec.
Doesn't sound like something you can really bargain with.
No, I'm thinking if
No.
Orner's under control, Orner knows how to make a big boom with a crystal.
That's what I'm worried about.
There is a big boom on the main continent.
Also, what about the thing I pointed out like a little while ago of are we literally sitting on the head of a god right now? Boom, right on top of a
Possibly.
god when they hate gods.
Mm.
Maybe that's why Tan is protecting the god.
Why me specifically? Why not all of us? Like,
Because
Only
you were
one
going
can
with
wield that
all-
weapon.
no, it's whatever happening is not good, and we really just need to find that crystal before other big boom occurs because that can be a huge issue.
And
We can figure out motivations later, but right now I feel like A, we just need to get out of this cave. B,
Yep.
we need to find that core.
And once
Yeah.
the cave has been broken through and we can leave is when I'll re-summon Blip to see what he's seen.
and
Okay.
and I want to get Buddha into the cave, into the temple, the water. I think the water
Well,
will help.
we can't split our
I
goal,
know.
right, like our focus is right now.
For now, how about you keep with Buddha and try and help her sleep?
Yeah, I'll do that.
Ziri, do you have a way to make someone sleep? I don't know what kind of magic you have.
I don't have the sleep. So I might be able to concoct something, but being stuck in here, I don't know what much. I mean, would I have anything on me that can essentially, with an herbalism kit that can, make it like a sleeping potion or something like that?
I mean, you've been doing a lot of that. Possibly. Do you have an herbalism kit
I
on
do.
you?
Yes.
Okay. Give me a wisdom herbalism kit.
Second.
And you guys have what, level 2
Ooh.
spells?
Mm-hmm.
Yes. 25.
Okay. You managed to concoct a simple, like, you don't have much. I mean, you guys have your equipment on you, so you can make a small fire. You don't want to keep a fire up too long
Nope.
because you don't know how much fresh air is incoming from the rocks.
Mhm.
But you managed to make a small brew that will possibly help Vuda at least stay asleep and get some rest.
Okay.
So more or less like a sleepy time tea.
Exactly. Yep.
Yeah, like a chamomile.
Chamomile. Yep.
Mhm.
Yeah. Okay, so it's gonna take you guys taking turns 8 hours of extenuating work to dig your way out of this cave.
Okay.
Once you're done, 8 hours later, it is dark. You are all exhausted, and I mean that literally. What do you want to do?
I mean, I re-summon Blip. I want to know what info he can give us.
Okay. Blip tells you that it looks like the two devilkin are heading back towards the Three Hands Down.
Did Blip see a bag with the glowy crystal in it?
No.
Were they stopping to rest at all? Or were they still moving?
They were stopping to rest when darkness fell.
Did you hear them talking at all? Like discussing why they did it?
Or what they're gonna do next.
Yeah.
Give me a perception check for Blip.
Okay, question. Blip was a raven at the time. Does that mean I would be using the raven's perception and not the imp perception?
Yes.
Okay, what the fuck is a raven's perception? Give me a moment. If it'll let me search raven. Okay, raven.
Plus
Plus
3.
3.
Okay, that's better than Blip's. Okay, so d20 plus 3. $14.
What languages does Blip know?
Blip knows Common and Infernal.
Okay. They were talking in Infernal. They mentioned something about an army. About getting back before the assault. And that one of them mentioned that they were glad it was so easy to get rid of those adventurers.
Fuck.
Ash just pats Blip on the head and says thank you. We have to get back to the village. And warn them. But we're gonna have to rest first.
Yeah, I'm not going to be very much use.
Yeah.
Yeah, even if we go through the night, I don't think we'd be able to catch up to them in time.
We're not good dead.
No.
Besides, they think we're dead.
Yeah.
That could at least work to our
And then
advantage.
we're going to look at, and I think we need to have a talk there, Yeri.
About what exactly?
Your
What
friends left
army?
you behind to die.
Yep.
Yeah, that's... look, you guys want to even the score, I'm good with that. I'll help.
Do you know anything about an incoming army?
Army? Okay, I'll help, but not against an army.
No, do you know anything about it?
No.
Did your boss call anyone?
I mean, not that I know of, but
Nations could. Yeah.
there was a sending stone inside the 3 Hands Down.
Did anybody have access to it?
Well, Rebecca's did, and
The Devilkin?
possibly.
But if your boss wanted to do this, they wouldn't rip out their own core, right?
I mean, sure, maybe, unless they had an army of a fleet coming in, then who cares about the ship? He can leave other ways. I guess.
Let's just get some rest. This is giving me a headache.
Yeah. So
But they do think we're dead.
So there is that. Or at least that we're out of the way.
Oh,
we're stuck here, yeah.
by the way, buddy, if you try and leave tonight on your own, I think everyone in this cave is gonna kill you, so don't try and sneak off, okay?
Yeah, I'm
Well,
good with that.
Tigers have very good noses.
What am I gonna do? Run away and get killed by some other monster on the way there? Or
You
go
just
back
seem
there and
possibly
have
that
the
dumb.
others? Yeah.
He's not.
He's not. We're just tired. Sorry, Gary, we're tired. I know you're upset because you've been double crossed, and we're upset. I'm upset because of, you know, reasons. And yeah.
Let's just get some sleep and get back fast as possible tomorrow.
Agreed.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
The big question is, are we heading for the cliff or are we heading for the village?
I think we should head to the village.
I need to turn the lights back on.
We need to go
Yeah.
back to the village.
Yep.
Well, we can, if we want to, I can use Animal Messenger to send, some kind of messenger warning to like VFE maybe about all this.
That might be a good
That-
idea.
Could be useful.
Okay.
Gary
Yeah.
does look at Ash. Wasn't that boy you liked at the
Oh shit.
ship?
The ship, frick.
Fuck.
Oh, fuck.
What?
Wonder if they think they found something more valuable.
What if their goal wasn't? Oh god.
Ah.
What if their goal was Agni?
Do the animal messenger to give it a warning, and then we can go to the ship.
I think
Right?
that someone, I don't want the villagers to have Agni and Man, but I feel like one needs to go apprehend Lucas. Keep them here. Find Orner.
If I find him, I will definitely hack off a leg.
Help you. I'll break eye contact with Yeri and I pull out the flail and just kind of start like cleaning it and polishing it.
Oh, here, hold on. And then I'm gonna pull out my smithing tools, and I'll give you some actual polish.
Thanks.
She's like, what's that supposed to mean?
There's another thing. This is an army coming in. Is it an army Tahaku would be with? Or a different army?
I don't know.
Well, if there's a rebellion, like a bad rebellion, there's good rebellions, there's bad rebellion.
Wouldn't it be
Like-
a matter of perspective?
Yeah, it would, but like causing a big boom in the middle of the continent that could destroy all life, that's not the type of rebellion I'm kind of,
that you're
Huh?
okay
I mean,
with.
the world's
Yeah.
already kind of dying anyways, so you're just speeding up the inevitable.
I try to have a little bit more hope than that.
Okay.
Guess that's why we work. I have the hope. You have the
Blood
soul
realism?
crushing. Yeah, the soul crushing viewpoint.
Gosh, I
World's
can't
getting
even-
destroyed anyways. Who cares?
Do you really want to prolong your suffering, or you just want to end it quick?
And I want to look at Buddha and I want to ask her, it's like, do you want to stay with us?
I want to find Orner and I want to kill him.
As much
Hey.
as I want to do the same, the village is important as well. If there is an army incoming, they need to know.
I'll go with you to the village.
I hate having to actually use that logic. Because I really want to go and I want to hack off a couple limbs.
Alright, so you guys are resting for the night and heading out the next morning.
As
Yes.
soon as
Yep.
possible.
We're going to
Okay.
do the minimum rest and then get our butts moving.
Alright, so that's where we'll end the session. And,
Woohoo.
Are we level 4 yet?
almost. Not
Oh,
damn it!
Why? We've been level 3 for so long.
One more session. One more session.
That's what you
Ugh,
said
I
last
just-
time.
Yeah!
Yeah, and it really depended on how far we got. You guys have to get back to wherever you're going and stuff before that happens. But we're close. All right. Well, thanks for watching, guys. These guys dragged it out a bit longer, but it's still 8 o'clock. We're still good. Tune in 2 weeks to see what happens to them. We're having a playtest for the Fantastic Lairs on Friday, and then oh wait, and tomorrow we have Harper's Tale, our exclusive campaign for Extra Life. So see you tomorrow.
Bye.
Bye.